Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've had time to make a video, but the other day, a very nice lady from Vedder Holsters sent me an email and wanted to know if I wanted to review a product. So here it is. Let's unbox this thing and see what's in here. Let's get into it. All right, let's see what we got in here. And what is this here? Aha, it's the Pocket Locker, I believe it's called. Yes, the Pocket Locker. So it's got this hook to it, and I think the deal here is it's supposed to be able to be worn in your pocket, and then when you draw the weapon, the hook catches your fabric and allows you to draw the firearm. So let me bust out the Glock and see how this looks. All right, we've got the trusty Glock 45 here. Let's see how this fits. Oh, that feels pretty nice. It's retained, but very light force required to dislodge it from the holster. All right, well, I guess we'll find some clothing here to try this out. We'll maybe unlock our inner James Reeve and get some shorts on and see how this thing feels. All right, look, I've put shorts on. Yeah, I do own shorts. One thing I did notice with the Glock 45 in this thing, when I put this in my front pants pocket, and you can see I'm not wearing a belt, I get this RMR really wanting to catch on here. So I'm going to slick this puppy up, and we'll take the HD off of this guy, and then we'll see what we're working with. All right, we've got the RMR off of here. I'm going to keep this aftermarket DPP plate on just because it's Loctited pretty good to the slide, and it's pretty slick as it is. One thing I did notice is I do have Trijicon suppressor height sights on this guy, and they cleared the holster without any problems. So now that this thing is slicked up without the HD on there, it goes in the front pocket pretty nicely, and I can just be sitting here chilling, and no one's the wiser that I've got a Glock in my pocket. But yeah, then to draw, just grab this gun. Now when I've done it, I've tried this a few times off camera, I'll pull it back in such a way that the hook on this kind of catches on the fabric. If I was wearing some like gym shorts or polyester shorts with a pocket, I think just the sort of that very relaxed fabric would catch this hook maybe a little bit more easily than these type of shorts. But if I just demonstrate it here, I'm just chilling. I got my Glock in my pocket. I'm just hanging out. And then, boom, quick draw. So I guess what I'm going to do now is live with this thing for a little while. We'll try some different clothes. We'll try some different scenarios. And we'll see how this thing holds up and performs over a period of time. So I've got the shorts on, no belt, okay? And I'm just wearing around the Pocket Locker, cleaning up our patio after a graduation party. It is kind of nice to be able to carry and not have kind of the whole belt system. So, you know, I've only been wearing this thing for around a day. So far so good. I think certainly this would never be my main way I'd carry, but it's nice to have a shorts option, you know what I mean? All right, so I wore this thing for about a week. I don't think it really took that long. Oh, here I am scaring one of our chihuahuas. But yeah, I mean, it worked as intended. I will say, for a guy my size, with my size clothing, the Glock 45 is just not an ideal candidate for pocket carry. That being said, this product reminds me a little bit of the Vedder Holster pad in that I didn't really think this would be a product that I would like or use. But once I had it in hand and lived with it for a little bit, I did realize, yeah, this is a good product. So who is the Pocket Locker for? I think ideally it's for someone who wants to carry a subcompact without a belt system, without an undershirt. You just want to rock it in your pocket. I think the Pocket Locker is for you. For me, with a Glock 45 and the size that I am, this is just not the greatest combination. But like I said, I think what I'm going to do is keep this thing, get a G3 Glock 19, no light, no red dot. And if I ever need to carry in a pocket, I've got that covered. The nice thing about that too is it will obviously take my Glock 45 mags. So Pocket Locker gets a thumbs up from me. I might not be the ideal sort of use case person, but I'm sure a ton of you guys who carry subcompacts will love this product. And great timing because it's July here now, and the representative at Vedder sent me a link, and I'll post it below, where you guys can get 20% off in July on all their stuff. I think it's on all their stuff. Let me look here quick. Yep, 20% off, which is their biggest sale outside of the holidays. So I'll post that link below. I don't get a dime from that. It's all for you guys. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. Like and subscribe because I have a couple of videos I'm working on. We're going to review the Ops Core amps and this Ops Core system. And then we're also going to be looking at something I just got from Optics Planet. It's a new mounting system. So like and subscribe and we'll get into it all. Peace out.